All right, may we have our next team of challengers, please?
What is your name, please?
My name is Tanya Villa.
What is your name, please?
My name is Tanya Villa.
What is your name, please?
My name is Tanya Villa.
All right, panel, you've had a look. Will you now follow along with your copies of the affidavit while I read the original? I, Tanya Villa, am a former member of the Yugoslavian Olympic team. Although my major athletic activities have been in swimming, I was also the junior shot put champion of Yugoslavia when I was 15 years old. In 1954, I escaped through the Iron Curtain, and I am now looking forward to the day when I will become a citizen of the United States of America. Signed, Tanya Villa. Now, once again, panel, we have three people this time claiming to be Tanya Villa, who escaped not too long ago from behind the Iron Curtain. Remember again, please, that only the real Tanya Villa must answer your questions truthfully. Question till you hear the signal, and then we start this round with Kitty Carlisle.
Number 3, have you ever been to Brioni?
No.
Can the average Yugoslavian go to Brioni?
Yes.
Number 2, where is Abatia?
Well, it's on the Adriatic coast.
Number 1, how heavy is the shot?
Oh, around 4 kilos.
And how far do you have to put it?
Well, if you are lucky, or put, well, that's up to person.
Well, what is sort of a record put?
What was my record?
Yes.
It was about 9 meters.
9 meters. That's how many yards?
Oh, well, that would be...
Polly, do it in your head now.
I don't even know what a meter is.
While you're doing it, let's go along to Hi Gardner.
A meter is something you find on a cab and throw, the new small cab.
Thank you very much, Hi.
Number 2, what have you in common with a man named Jim Fuchs?
Nothing that I know of.
Anything you know of, number 3?
No.
Number 1?
Nothing.
Well, he was a great shot putter. Number 1, can you tell me what a person has to do to get a dog out of Yugoslavia? Let's say you have a pet and you want to get it out. How do you do it?
I don't know nothing about it.
Would you know, number 2?
Well, you have to get a permit, just like anywhere else.
Uh-huh. What about you, number 3? Would you answer that?
Smuggle it out.
Uh-huh. Number 3...
Or in other words, shot put it out, huh? Polly?
Well, I'm not going to fool around. What I know about shot putting, you could put on the head of a pin. From the answer that they gave on Jim Fuchs, I don't think they know too much about it either, so we're all right. Number 1, are you sure that one of you are this girl?
Are you asking number 1 this question?
Yes.
Polly wants to know if you're sure that one of you are this girl.
Yes. Thank you. Number 2, could you tell me, where were the Olympics held the last time?
In Melbourne, Australia.
Where were they held in 1952?
Helsinki.
Number 3, who won the champion shot put in 1952 in Helsinki?
Well, Yugoslavians were not allowed to go out of the country, so we weren't there.
Number 1, who won in 1956 the champion shot put?
I don't know.
Number 2?
Ralph Bellamy?
Well, I'm going to try something I tried once before and see if I can make it work this time. I'm going to have to write the answers down. If it isn't too impertinent, number 1, how old are you?
Oh, 22.
22. Number 2, how old are you?
25.
25. Number 3, how old are you?
23.
23.
And isn't it wonderful?
Number 1, in what year did you, when you were 15 years old, in what year did you win the shot put championship, junior shot put championship?
1950.
50. Number 2, what year did you?
1947.
47. Number 3, what year did you win the shot?
49.
49. Thank you.
All right.
Now I have to work on this.
While you're figuring out by trigonometric methods, Ralph, we'll see what happens, because we have time to vote now and no more consultation. Barely time to add up your totals, and let's see if you have your ballots marked for number 1, number 2, or number 3. Okay, panel, you all set? Polly, for whom did you vote this time?
I voted for number 2.
Huh?
Actually, number 1 I voted for because I think that she has sort of the stance of a real athlete. Not that I would know what an athlete's stance is like, but... and also, she said that you had to get a permit to get dogs out, and that I know about.
I see. All right. May I have the stance? Ralph Bellamy.
Number 1.
Oh.
It's the only one that adds up right, the way I work it out.
Well, let's see how good you are at logarithms. How about you, Kitty? You voted for...
Number 2.
Huh?
Well, number 3 said that the average Yugoslav could go to Brioni, and that's not true because that belongs to Mr. Tito, and I don't think anyone is allowed to go there anymore. And I couldn't work. I wrote all down what Ralph had, but I couldn't figure it out, so I voted for number 2.
How about you, Hi?
Well, I voted for number 3 because she said you practically had to smuggle a dog out of Yugoslavia, which is true because they consider the dog a working member of the whatever they call the slaves.
All right, there we are now. Votes are in. Our logarithms are completed, thanks to Ralph. And now
No, do you know something I have to tell you, Bud? They all add up properly.
So it really comes down to eeny, meeny, miny, mo, huh? All right, let's see how that works. We'll find out which one of these ladies recently escaped from behind the Iron Curtain because I'm going to ask right now for the real Tanya Vilya to stand up. Thank you. Number 2, would you tell us who you really are and what you do?
Yes, my name is Lisa Holt, and I'm a former professional skater, and at one time I was the Austrian skating champion, ice skating.
And number 3, what about you?
My name is Valda Zarina, and I'm a native of Latvia, and I'm now a professional dancer and a model.
Well, if you could see the front of your desks, ladies, you would see that there were 1, 2, 3 incorrect votes at $250 each for a total of $750 in Geritol for you to divide. Thanks for being with us. Hope you enjoyed it. We did. Good night and good luck.